not two, three different types of spatial filters are left. So let's quickly cover it up. I'll take a new board. Now, next is how to model the Laplacian mask or the Laplacian function. My whiteboard is visible in frequency domain.
Yes, ma'am.
In frequency domain. Now we know that the Fourier transform of d to the power n of d of fx by dx to the power n is equal to ju to the power n function of u. If this equation number 1. So this is for 1D. So for 2D, if you take a Fourier transform of a second order derivative equation, that is f of xy, along the x-axis as well as along the y-axis, that is dy square. So that will give you that is ju to the power n. So it will be equal to ju whole square, that is f of uv, plus ju square, that is f of uv.
Ma'am, what is that symbol before
Ma'am, in
the bracket?
equation 1, it's dx.
क्या this is Fourier transform f.
Ma'am, in equation 1, that is dx square in denominator or dxn?
This is n. So if it is the formula I have given, that is dn to the power dxn. N is the order of the system. So it will be equal to ju to the power n. So j is a imaginary complex number. So j square is equal to minus 1. So j square equal to minus 1. So if you take the value, so we will get that is minus u square plus v square f of u v. Therefore, we can write that this function, this entire function, as Fourier transform of del square f of x of y x comma y is equal to minus, ठीक है, u square plus v square f of u comma v. Okay. Now we know that g of uv is equal to h of uv into f of uv. Now comparing with this equation, we can get that the filter is, that is uv is given by minus u square plus v square. So
Ma'am, the last sentence is?
h of uv is equal to minus u square plus v square. So this is the expression for the filter. Taking the Laplacian function. So the origin of FUV can be centered by performing the operation f of xy minus 1 to the power x plus y. Therefore, if f and f are of size m into n, so this operation shifts the center transform so that uv is equal to 0 0 as at point, that is m by 2 n by 2 in frequency rectangle frequency rectangle. Therefore, I can write HUV by after transformation is equal to minus U minus M by 2 plus V minus N minus 2 square. Therefore, G of xy will be given by f of xy minus del square f of xy. Okay, same as that in the spectral domain. So taking the Laplacian function, we can see that the filter function or the filter transfer function is given by minus u square plus v square, and if we do the transformation, then it will be this one given by equation number 2. Okay.
Ma'am, u comma v is equal to 0 comma 0 or sigma comma something?
नहीं 0 comma 0.
Ma'am, on top of the delta sign, is that a 2 or is that a symbol?
कौन सा top of
Next to f of xy. Yes, ma'am.
this one.
No. In the last line, the last the equation.
This one f of x
The above the triangle, is it a 2 or is it a symbol? It's square, right?
del square.
Okay.
Del square. del square f. Then the next one is high boost filtering. So this has been done in the spectral domain also. Only we are defining it again in the frequency domain. So the high boost filtering or the unsharp masking. So the unsharp masking so it consists of simply of generating a sharp image by subtracting from an image a blurred vision of itself. A blurred vision of itself. So we can write that f of h p x of y is equal to f of x comma y minus f of lp x y. So f of h high boost xy can be given by a scaling factor a into f of x of y minus f of lp xy. Give this equation number 2. Therefore, f of hb xy is equal to a minus 1 f of x comma y plus f of x comma y minus f of lp xy for a greater than equal to 1. Therefore, f of hp xy is equal to a minus 1 f of xy. So this gives you plus f of hp x comma y. Therefore, when a equal to 1, f of high boost filtering is equal to f of high pass filtering. That is a regular high pass filter. High pass filter. Okay, I give a pause of 30 seconds. Okay. So this is the high boost filtering that is almost equivalent to high pass regular high pass filtering if the value of the scaling factor is 1. So the unsharp masking can be implemented directly in the frequency domain, मैंने रिकॉर्डिंग में बिठाया है क्या? By using the composite filter. So h of hp uv is equal to 1 minus h of lp uv. Therefore h of hb uv is given by a minus 1 plus h of hp uv. Okay, so this is our high boost filtering. Now the last one of this unit is called the homomorphic filtering. So we will do that and then we will end today's class. In the meanwhile, just take a pause of 30 seconds, complete, have a look on this. The last one is homomorphic filtering. I'll send you all the whiteboards. Homomorphic, just a minute. Homomorphic filtering. So now we know that there are two factors in an image. One is called the illumination factor, another is called the reflectance factor. Okay, so if you take any image that is f of x of y, so that will give you two factors, that is I and another is r. So this I is called the illumination model or illumination factor, and this r of xy is called the reflectance, factor. Okay, so this illumination and the reflectance model can be used to develop the frequency domain procedure for improving the appearance of an image by simultaneously gray level, range compression and contrast enhancement. Okay, we are going to use these two factors to enhance the image quality. Now this f of xy is equal to I of xy into r of xy. So if I take a Fourier transform or Fourier spectrum of this image that is not equal to the Fourier transform of I of xy and Fourier transform of r of xy. So we cannot define it like this. So that is why we define. So let me define z of xy is equal to natural logarithm of f of x comma y. Okay, so we define z of xy is equal to logarithm of f of x y. So that is equal to logarithm of I of x y plus natural logarithm of r of x comma y. Okay, that we can write it like this. So if we take a Fourier transform of z of x comma y, that will be equal to Fourier transform of natural logarithm of f of x comma y, that is equal to Fourier transform of ln I of x comma y plus Fourier transform of ln r of x comma y. Therefore, z of uv equal to, so I take this as f of I uv plus, let us take this as f of r of uv, where f of I of uv and f of r of uv are Fourier transform of ln I of xy and ln r of xy respectively. Okay. So we know g of uv is equal to h of uv into f of uv. Therefore, this is the processed image. So this is the filter. This is the original image. So let s of uv is equal to h of uv, and now we have taken what? Z of uv. So what is this Z of uv? Z of uv from equation number, give this equation number 1 and give this equation number 2. So h of uv into f of I uv plus h of uv into f of r uv. Therefore, in spatial domain, s of x comma y will give you Fourier inverse of s of uv. Therefore, Fourier inverse of h of uv f of I uv plus h of uv f. Now let I dash x of y is equal to Fourier inverse of h of uv f of I uv and r dash x comma y is equal to Fourier inverse of, this is Fourier inverse h of uv f of r uv. Therefore, we can write that f of xy equal to I dash xy plus r dash x comma y. Give this equation number 3. Now, z of xy was performed by taking the logarithm of the original image f of xy. Therefore, the inverse exponential operation yields the desired enhanced image, which is denoted by z of x. Okay, so our z of xy was the logarithm of f of xy. So z of xy was equal to logarithm of f of x of y. So if we take the desired enhanced image, that is the desired enhanced image g of xy will be given by e to the power s of xy. So that will give you e to the power I dash xy into e to the power r dash xy. Therefore, g of xy is equal to I naught xy into r naught x comma y, where I naught xy is given by e to the power I dash xy and r naught xy is given by e to the power r dash x comma y. Give this is your processed image. This kind of filters which use the factor of illumination and the reflectance are called the homomorphic filters. Okay, so now I have given you all the knowledge and all the information about the different types of filters in the frequency domain. Okay, now the next thing that we will be doing is the practical part. So now we know the just go through the recordings. I will also share the whiteboards, everything I have jotted down for your convenience. So only thing is that you have to just go through it once so that you are aware of different types of filters, different types of operations. Okay, and then we are now directly going to use the frequency domain filters to study the frequency spectrums. Okay, so the practical part we will now spend some time on the practical part in the next class. So you can just jot down if you want. Is it visible whiteboard या बहुत छोटा हो गया है? Okay. Respond to your roll calls. Abhishek Reddy,
Present, ma'am. Present.
Abhit Patel,
Present, ma'am.
Ashutosh Yadav, Ashutosh Bhujang, Abhijit Srivastav, Chandra Sen,
Present, ma'am.
Harsh Seshadev,
Present, ma'am.
Harshal Singh, Jatin Deotale, Harshal
Present,
Mistry,
ma'am.
Kedar,
Present, ma'am.
Krishna Kamath,
Present, ma'am.
Khanjan, Kunal Pathare,
Present, ma'am.
Mandar, Manish Thakur, Marut Mishra, Maulik Shakya, Mohammad Arsh,
Present, ma'am.
Mohammad Lazin, Nilabja, Pranay Danuka,
Present, ma'am.
Pranay Gupta,
Present, ma'am.
Prithvi Hangari, Prithvi Hangari absent है ना? Rajat Kirloskar,
Present, ma'am.
Rajvardhan Sawant, Rajvardhan is absent. Rutuja,
Present, ma'am.
Sanket Subaiya,
Present.
Sheetal is there. Shivani, Shrikar Jha,
Ma'am,
Siddharth
Shivani.
Shinde,
ma'am.
Suresh
Shrikar
Gupta,
present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Suvir Katke. Suvir Katke is absent, right? Suresh Gupta, Tapan Shah,
Yes, ma'am. Present.
Vinit Patil. I think Vinit has वो आया तो था कहाँ गया विनीत हाँ विनीत है
Ma'am, present, ma'am. Present.
विराज अब तो
Yes, ma'am. Present.
ओके थैंक यू सो मच इट वाज हाँ दिया है यहाँ पास
मैम
हाँ बोलो
प्रणय कांत से 1 o'clock तक था, उसने मैसेज किया है मैम।
प्रणय कांसे आई हैव डाउनलोडेड इट आई विल चेक एंड देन ओनली गिव
ओके मैम।
ओके थैंक यू सो मच tomorrow I'll take the SE lecture okay and so DIP हमारा काफी हो गया है आज कवर so now the next thing is that we have to practice the codings okay so next class we will do the coding from this unit so we'll take up some coding problems and then we will solve it so keep your MATLAB handy with you so that you can also do it with me and you can check so what is the advantage of doing it with me is that if you do it with me and if you come across any kind of doubt then you there and there you can ask me and we can solve it okay so keep your MATLAB handy for the next class we will do the lab okay thank you so much have a good day bye
Thank you, ma'am.